Oh, okay. Oh no, why now, why here? Oh, shit. There's something here. Hi, Itazami. "3 days ago." Weird. It's like seeing a ghost or something. Anomaly checkup. Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Is this the place? Hello, I'm looking for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Eh? Business call? I've always seen weird things, ever since I was born. I was hoping they might be able to help. Send us down that elevator, 4 floors deep. I hope they can fix me here. Hello? Ah, I see. You saw our poster while shopping and came here seeking our help. And you have a problem you want solved as soon as possible. Why, yes, but how did you— Ah! Your gaze is focused somewhere just behind me. You see it, don't you? Miss Azumi Fukurai? That's me, but how do you know my— I, too, happen to see as you do. Thanks to this strange power. Who am I, you wonder? Ayumu Meguria, Center Director. Last name's kind of hard to say. First, let us identify what you're seeing. Identify? These might help clear things up. Welcome to the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Game over. What are these glasses? The ghost behind you suddenly looks a lot more clear. As I said, they help you focus. Now, Mrs. Ami, about the things you're seeing. They're different from ghosts, as in spirits of deceased individuals. They're not ghosts? Indeed, you might call it clairvoyance. Vestiges of persons and objects that existed are retained everywhere. You probably visualizing them in some way. I see? Simply put, you can see people and things that were there before. But seeing them better isn't really helping. You see them in focus by wearing these special glasses. This proves that your power is indeed clairvoyance. And you could perhaps help me deal with this clairvoyance? We could indeed. Here, at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center, we work as a detective agency for anomalies which handle cases beyond the capabilities of regular law enforcement. Upon official request, we could certainly support you in figuring out your clairvoyance. Then please do something about these things I'm seeing. All in due time. Let's get you in a seat first so you can relax a bit. Oh, right. Slowing down, sitting down. What? Ow. Oh, of course. Huh? What just happened? That chair is said to bring death to those who sit in it. A terrible curse indeed. What? Cursed chair. I'd place it there for research. How careless of me. So, what happens now? You sat in it, so you either figure things out or just die. Let us undo the curse that just hit you. Yes, please. I believe I kept a research file on this chair somewhere. With my limited mobility, it might take too long for me to get to it. We're looking for a research file? Then I won't die, right? I'll look for it and find it. I'm powerless to assist, as you can see. The file should be in this very room. Let's see if I can get a controller going here. Give me 2 seconds while I figure this out. There we go. Let me know when you find it. Understood. File coming right up. Observe. Director-san? Yes? Do I look pale? I'm feeling kind of queasy. Considering this room is rather dark, you look healthily pale. No idea what I'm even looking for. No idea what I'm even looking for. Look for the file. Kunio Yanagita Kumagusa Minakata Shinobi Orikuchi Shigeru Mizuki Folklore Studies? Am I pronouncing these names right? It was pretty quiet. You know what the problem is that this game is a little loud. I don't want to go too quiet. Look at the chair. I thought this was here for guests. Why did I sit on something like that? And why leave such a thing lying around anyways? Good point. Legacy of Miss Ripper. How not to meet your doppelganger. Warmer at least? Those sound like Goosebumps novels. Oh, this book has a mark on it. The dangers of snake venom. Hemotoxins from venomous snakes breaks down proteins. This can cause necrosis in muscle tissue, may warrant special attention. Way too complicated for me. But it's unrelated to urban myths. Why is this book even here? Is this the medical section? Depression, oppression, and liberation, caring for schizophrenia. Sounds complicated, maybe somewhere else? Shaping your happiness, surefire tips for building a rapport. Occult Great Reset. All sorts of books here. But I'm not finding this research file anywhere. I should check with the director. Can't find it. The bookshelves are full of occultish titles, but I can't seem to find the research file. I see. In that case, I suggest you put on those glasses I handed you earlier and try again. But when I wore these glasses earlier, it felt like my ghost sight got turned up. It's unfortunate I no longer remember where I placed the file. I suppose I'll have to try searching myself. Let's hope we won't be too late. Wait, what happens to me if we are too late? I'll put the glasses on and use this clairvoyance or whatever to find the file. Here goes. It's kind of creepy. Yep, I'm definitely seeing this. This place has ghosts too, or rather, people and things that were here before, or something. They used to be vague shapes, but now I see them much more clearly. I'm shaking, but I might find something near that shadow, right? Right. Now or never. Yep, I knew I saw a ghost behind the director. Wearing these glasses makes me see it even more clearly. I'm having trouble talking to him with these glasses on. I should take the glasses off when we need to talk. There's this flickery ghost touching one of the books. Some papers are stuck inside. Could this be the research file? I should show it to the director. What else do we got? This music is pretty good. I think this is a 1. Ah, fantastic. Your power is indeed similar to mine. You have the power to see it all. So I'm saved now? How do you undo the curse? I don't know. Huh? File didn't mention anything about uncursing, only that those afflicted by the curse would all suffer from lower body necrosis. Necrosis? What is that? Simply put, they rot away. Rot away? What should I even do? When you sat down, did you feel anything on the chair? What I felt? I did feel a jab or something, I think. I see. That might warrant another look at the chair itself. You may find clues as to the nature of the curse. I'll go check. Gotta keep trying. Remember. I felt a jab when I sat down. This chair is old. Some parts have splinters sticking out. Did one of these jab me when I sat down? I should mention this to the director too. I can't look at the chair with the glasses on. When I sat in that chair, I felt a jab on my behind. I thought, though it's an old chair, so it's probably just a splinter or something. I see. But that's not really worth mentioning, is it? Sorry. Will I die from this curse? No need for such distress. Why not savor this rare moment? How could I possibly? Mrs. Ami, let's try to think of a hypothesis. Hypothesis? Randomly collected information is rarely substantial merit in itself. What kind of information have you gathered? Let me see. Previously cursed people rotted away from their lower bodies. I was jabbed in the bum by a splinter. Oh my. I honestly have no clue. Compare potential explanations from those two pieces of information, and focus on the most likely possibility. It's alright, you can do this. Compare possibilities from the collected information, focus on one? Not sure I understand, but I'll give it a thought. Let's think things over for a bit. Well, what should I think about, and how? Let me offer a hint to get you started. Director-san. According to my research, victims who sat in the chair all rotted away from their lower bodies. Which means people who sit down are cursed and their bodies start rotting? Yes. However, you mentioned feeling something when you sat down. When I sat, it felt like a jab from a splinter. That pain was real. Next, choose the most likely explanation from among the possibilities. We need to research a hypothesis. Understood. Maybe there's a mechanism in the chair seat that jabs you with a needle, then injects a necrotizing poison. Maybe there's a mechanism in the chair seat that jabs you with a needle and then injects a necrotizing poison? That might mean If everyone rots away the same way, maybe it is poison. Maybe that pain I felt was a needle or something. I see. It seems you have a viable hypothesis. Can I not just look at the fucking chair? Maybe there's something hidden in the seat of the chair. Will I be okay now then? Once you have a hypothesis, you need to test a theory. Oh, that's me. Jeez. If your hypothesis is correct, the chair should house some kind of mechanism. I'll check right now. Hey, there's a lid-like thing under the seat part. If there's a clue to what the poison is, we could find an antidote. Nah, it's not coming off. There we go. The chair just falls apart. Mrs. Zami, I did it, Director-san. Now we find out what the poison is, and this is rather inconvenient. Although the cursed chair itself is real, the poison actually no longer has any effect. To think you would outright demolish it. Wait, you knew this all along? I thought I was going to die from the poison. Yet now your demolishing the chair has changed things rather drastically. Imagine that, a visitor destroying a cursed chair. We will need you to cover the repair bill. What? I'm so sorry. We had borrowed it for studying. We need to restore it. The fee should be around 10 million yen. Wait, that's totally... You said 10 million? I do admit being careless on our end, so about your earlier request. How about you work for us as an investigator and cover the fees with your wages? But I... please, this is exactly how, sex trafficking works, by the way. This is kind of fucked. Once the repairs are covered, we can start working on those troubles of yours. 10 million? Your special power, clairvoyance, will benefit our investigations. We'll make sure to account for that in your wages. Please guide the Urban Myth Dissolution Center's investigations with your clairvoyance. But there's no way I can do that. I'll just go now. Phone number 070-X400-X404, Inugami University,
Them's the rules, you noob.
Info Sci, 3rd year. Street address. Oh my god, he's doxing her now. Holy shit. No, that's my phone number, and why do you know about uni? I told you I have the power of vision myself. I can find you at any time and collect your debt. This is unreal. Yet, I prefer welcoming you in, rather than pressuring you. Oh my, I'm really sorry for the damage. I'll do what I can. Why is this happening? Also, you might want to use this. A journal? Yes, for keeping notes on your investigations. Go on, take a look. Is this the right page? Many incidents involve complex interpersonal relations. Here, you'll want to note down characteristics and relationships for the people you meet. This is work orientation already. Please try taking notes while we're at it. About what? How about notes on me, to begin with? I see. Director's characteristics. Some kind of power similar to mine. What was it? People skills. Vision. Yes, his vision. A power that shows him everything. Because of that power, I somehow ended up working here. Vision allows the Urban Myth Dissolution Center director to see everything from a distance, knew about my clairvoyance power, gave me a pair of glasses, gave me the journal, also pressures me to pay back debt in a passive-aggressive way. Kind of scary. You have your journal now. How about we take a quick break? Quick break? Not breaking chairs or my will this time? First of all, we're going to brief you on the basics about the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Okay. What are urban myths, anyway? It's a totality of way too fast. True. So, what are urban myths anyways? So, totality of information output from the entirety of people who gain access to the information available. For example, cryptids are the result of unidentified creatures spotted all over the world, leading to the never-ending debate on why such beings would be discovered now of all times, with the hypothesis being alien origin, of course, and theories that it's all secret preparatory observation for organisms' eventual restructuring of the entire ecosystem, but I tend to disagree somewhat, yet we should visit my own theory at another time. There are also many other interesting conspiracy theories, and it's said that there are a variety of secret societies throughout the world that are in full cognizance of everything that will be happening beyond the daily lives we enjoy. Rumors have it that they will secretly offer this knowledge, and we are subject to triage based on whether or not we can find that information ourselves, and they do this in preparation for eventual happenings to come. Yeah, so it's kind of just gibberish. Like, it makes sense, but none of it, like, flows together. It's just rambling. 1 hour later. Favorite urban legend? I'm pretty easy. I think the, like, babysitter with the killers in the house or whatever. Or the phone call is coming from the house about, like, checking the, check on the children. I think that's a good one. That's creepy in, like, the proper way. I like that one quite a bit. If we're talking about, like, weird occultist stuff or whatever. I don't know. Secret societies, probably. That's kind of fun. That's just a quick overview. You should now have the minimal required knowledge to be able to process urban myths. Some of it's seared in my memory, like the passion in your eyes and voice. I'm glad to hear it. Whenever in doubt in the field, your memory of me should prove helpful. I've only scratched the surface, but in due time. Well then, let's get you started on the investigations. Like, right now? Yes, indeed. You should be perfect for this case. Huh? This request is about curbing the damage being caused by a certain urban myth. Jasmine, whom you'll have met upstairs, handles our on-site investigations. The lady with the hair buns? Skill sets vary from person to person. She tends to get bored with the finer details. You should be much stronger match with the investigation's needs. Oh. Okay. Kindly find Jasmine up top and ask her to brief you. She already has the overview for this case. I see. All set then, Miss Azami? It's a pleasure to be working with you. Looking forward to paying back my dues. What are your guys' favorite urban myths? Hey. Thank you for earlier. Let me introduce myself. Yeah, not interested. Just heard from the boss man. Azumi Fukurai, right? Let me think. Zami. Zami? Yasumi Tomarigi. I go by Jasmine. Yasumi. Jasmine. Get it? Yasumi. Jasmine. I guess? What? Understood, Jasmine. You're an on-site investigator for urban myths too? So that's all you. I just drive around. Deal? Seriously? Director again. Uh-huh. Stop the damage from an urban myth. And I need to teach you how to do social media research as well? Why me? Anyway, get in. We'll talk on the way. Understood. Just a random dude standing there. Oh. Gonna be like a villain or something, probably, going forward. This is not in my job description. Sorry? Nah, it's okay. Again, it's that boss man making others do all the work. Anyway, about this social media research business. Ready? Yes, I'm ready. So, we look things up to track rumors and such. This is like, if y'all remember Men in Black, they know something's happening, but they don't know what, so at some point, Kay's like, let's go to the papers or whatever, and it's the tabloids. This is like the exact same idea. I love it. Track rumors. Checking for rumors that hint at urban myths around posts that stand out. Any comments that might spread rumors in questionable ways. That's basically what social media research is for. The Lavender Town song killed people. Yeah, there's some good, like, Pokemon creepypasta stuff. Tracking rumors, social media research. Whoa, taking notes, huh? Go on, give it a try, I'll back you up. Understood, thank you very much, Jasmine. Yeah. Bossman's notes say, it all started from this Aiko person's account. For starters, check out how far the rumor's spreading. How far it's spreading. And all urban myths come from rumors. Gotta cut to the core first. Do you think I'd be able to? Choose a post and read them to me. I'll be able to comment at least. I should just read out each and every post. Anyway, start by tracking down the source of the info. Pinpoint claims of anomaly sightings. Understood. Guys, some weird dude showed up at Mio's place and tried to attack her. We called the police, but they're really not helping much. Huh, it's blowing up. I wonder why this is trending so much. It's the content for sure, but maybe also the account itself. What's up? You're burning a hole through that pic. This photo looks familiar for some reason. Could just be your mind playing tricks on you. Okay, so nothing new here. I was scared, but I managed to snap a pic. Jasmine, you should look at this. Whew, would you look at that? Is that a ghost? No idea. Bossman would be thrilled if it is. Who needs useless police? They don't understand what it's like to be a victim at all. Looks rough for the cops. I've also been treated horribly by the police before. I wish they do work that shows they actually care. Flame war going on between police supporters and otherwise. Not directly related. Keep scrolling. Are you okay? You should call the authorities. A kind comment. The police are just there to put on a show. They're completely useless. They don't really have to put it that way. Is that a guy? That's horrible. Imagine if something like this showed up in my room. If it's got a physical form, you can kick its ass. This is just that influencer Aiko, I guess Aiko, desperately chasing some clout. Is this all a setup? Who knows? A false report. Stop wasting police resources. If it is all a setup, yeah. I can't unsee the billboard in the window, lol. Man, something wrong? The sign showing through the window, unique landmarks. You're trending, LMAO. I get why some posts blow up, but others not so much. Flames and ammo from all over. Posts get shared way wider than we thunk. Calling the police just so you can go viral by calling them useless? People who do this stuff in the name of entertainment are insane. Well, the tone is kind of annoying. Why is this trending? Half of any trending content is this stuff. You're mocking the police with your fake news and then calling them useless? Fake news? That's what we need to go find out. For now, keep tracking the rumor. What's entertaining about this? It's not just bad taste, it's bad upbringing. Haters gonna hate. Moving on. I can't believe you'd call the police for a bit. The police aren't here just for you. These arguments aren't related to the weird intruder himself. That's terrifying. Cool that the post is gaining traction and all that, but did anyone tell the police? Lol, nope, they didn't, LMAO. You'd think calling the police is the best thing to do. Why did she have to post about it? We don't know for sure yet if she really did call the cops. Not that the cops would buy your story about ghosts showing up. Gives me the creeps that there are so many unreported cases. Not even just unsolved cases out there in the world. So we're actually doing some good for everyone. I wouldn't have guessed from our director's antics. How long? Oh my god, there's so fucking many of these. Hello, I'm contacting you on behalf of Trending Social News. Would it be okay to use your post on our website? Articles like these, did they cover them as actual incidents? Or as features on spooky stories or something? Who knows? Does this mean a sus dude was breaking and entering this Mio girl's place, or was he there from the start? I suppose it's scary either way. I gotta check on site. The photo of the police and the photo of the guy were taken on different days. Huh? No evidence. Ignore it. The post is spreading like wildfire. But is it okay to leave a photo up like that? That sign through the window. Shouldn't take them long. These windows and bookshelves. They kind of remind me of a friend's place. You guys found her way too quick, Raffle. Wait. Sounds ominous. Happened faster than expected. Wait, seriously? LOL. Any replies to this post? Probably under this one. Don't think you can get the info out of me that easily. I would never tell where Mio's place is. Oh no, my hand slipped, lol. Mio? Could that be? You know her? She might be someone I know. Wait. What? Cut out the sudden screams. Some of the letters seem to be moving, though I can't see them clearly. Maybe I should look through the glasses. Well, what's going on? The letters are popping out. Huh? Say what? The letters, Mio's place, are popping out of the screen. No idea what you mean. Is it because you want to search for Mio's place? Searching. Yes, good idea. Where and how would I do that? See the search box near the top? Pick the search terms from there. Okay, no recap. Just fucking go. Holy shit. I get it. Search keyword Mio's place. Search. Hashtag doxed, hashtag Shin Nakamachi, hashtag Mio, hashtag home. Oh no, I think this really is Mio's place. So it is your friend's. I think so. Think so is not enough to go on. Was this just rumors and fakes? I thought this place used to be a prison. Wow, they're moving. It wasn't my eyes. This is trying to tell me which words I should be searching for. My power, I wonder what it actually is. Yes, I get it. Holy shit. They are, honestly, like, the writing's okay. They are really hitting the same shit over and over way too much, in my opinion. You mean this place has a history? Bossman loves this kind of mess, I bet. Search and track, might find something juicy. Oh, okay, sure thing. These letters look like they might... Yes. Wait, there? I know that place. I don't know what to do. I'm nervous about people with random related knowledge sharing this. Wow, are you serious, lol? At this point, they're just digging up secrets. Messed up,
What the fuck am I supposed to know?
True. They're holding your hand a little too much here. I get it's a tutorial. They're reiterating each mechanic. And each mechanic is basic. Like, I'm literally just hitting the A button and then pushing another button to put it into another place so that we can read more. Like, it's not like they're teaching me, like, how, like, parry timing or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need a lot of practice here. Image search turns up an apartment called Maison Shin Nakamachi 2. I bet this is it. There's an apartment name. This is definitely my friend's place. Your very first case involves someone you know? Not the luckiest recruit in town, are ya? Director told me I'd be good for this case. That's why it was assigned to me? The A button. The A button. Excuse me. Rumors and fakes. I'm not reading all of this. I'm sorry. You're all being led to think this is a random rumor or fake or petty case. If it's a ghost, we can exorcise it, but if alien life forms are behind this, we're doomed. The UFO in the air was just a prediction of what would come. Is the man in the image real? This man may or may not be real. The facts vary depending. Oh, cheat AI. This guy showed up at my place too. Thankfully, I had precautions in place. I was able to defend myself, but I was too scared to put up a photo to fear being outed. I'm so disappointed in myself. Wait, could this be Uncle Tiny? Will this show anything with the glasses? It's a harbinger of doom. Demons from the depths of hell are marching here on Earth. The end of humanity is nigh. The frogs are gay. What was its name? There was a monster or something just like this. You know that one. This is Plasma. Plasma can explain everything. There's nothing to be afraid of. Nakamachi University, #physics department. How unfortunate. If I had given them a reading, I could have warned them. #Kokoyo Psychic Lulu. It looks like a red cape. Reminds me of Little Red Riding Hood. Who cares about color? It does look like a hood, though. Isn't there some story about an air raid hood? Maybe it's a girl. Demon in a robe. Robe? Lobe? Wasn't that the woman who kept showing up in AI pics? That's her name. I bet I have to do this. Alright, let's go. Message from space. Whoops. Excuse me, what? Huh? You don't know about Uncle Tiny? No, so the one in the photo is Uncle Tiny? Don't think so, since that one doesn't look too tiny. I'll show you the sender's files later. Plasma. It's kind of funny. Jasmine, have you ever had your fortune told? Can't stand long rants, much less hearing them one-on-one. Different speculation. Some urban myths overlap in the way they look and whatnot. I see, that photo could be showing a robe instead of a hoodie. Brand new urban myth right there. The woman who keeps showing up in AI pics. The lady's name was Lobe, robe, hence the reference. Okay. This is terrible. She's my friend. So we're heading to your friend's place, yeah? Lead the way. Yes. Pixel characters look dope. They do. The animation is pretty cool. So, how's it looking? But if it's to save a friend, with your help, the investigation feels doable. Remember, I just drive you around. Oh, of course. I'll be quick on the pickups and back you up. You get to handle the legwork. Legwork, I'm on it. So this is the Docs girl's place. First thing we need to do is identify which urban myth is involved in this case. Once it's identified, we'll know the cause and can counter it. Identifying the urban myth first. So far, the anomaly is unknown. We don't know the motive either. So go say hi to those two and talk to them. Then check out the room and collect some info. Say hello first, and investigate the room. Noted. Let's just leave. A regular, everyday, mundane door. What do we got here? This is the unit bathroom. Are you okay, Mio? Azami, why are you here? After a certain turn of events, I'm working part-time at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I couldn't believe when I heard you were the client. Same here. But why? The police didn't help you? They listened to me at the police station and came to check my room. But since nothing was stolen, they didn't find any leads. They did a quick search and then just left. That's terrible. So then you contacted the center. That's right. When I went to the police station, I saw a poster for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I thought if anyone, these special investigators might believe us. Oh, I saw the same poster. You investigate ghosts and such, right? Aiko saw something, that's for sure. Listen, Izami, I really need your help. You'll be okay, Mio. I'm new on the job, not super sure of myself, but I'll help you in any way I can. I'm so glad you're here to help. I feel much safer. I'm counting on you. Yes, I'm on it. Mio, which faculty are you studying at again? I'm keeping notes on this case and would like to ask you a few questions. Yes, of course. Mio Sato, 23 years old, Inugami University, Human Sociology, 3rd year. The incident is trending online. Can you give me a rough idea of what happened? Okay, I'm still pretty confused though. Something suddenly appeared in my room. I didn't notice it at first, but Aiko did. She helped me get out. Something suddenly appeared in your place? You locked the door, right? Yes, I'm always careful to check the door, so I'm sure. How could it get in? I'm so scared. You remember what that thing looked like? I don't know. We rushed out of the room, but I also felt like I was being watched for a while now. What? This is an old apartment, so something may be up. Zami, can I count on you to find out? Yes, I'll try. Are we done with her? Yep. Boxes of clothing and luggage, not much space. Maybe room for one person? Hello, I'm Izami Fukurai, Mio's friend. We're here from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center investigating the case. Thank you for having us. You're her friend? Didn't know. Mio said she'd found a detective agency for anomalies, but I had doubts you existed until you showed up. But anyway, the police aren't doing much, so I guess we'll cooperate. Please help Mio, she needs it. About Aiko? Is it okay if I call you Aiko-san? Of course, Mio calls me Eiko-san too. Talk to me casually, like friends. Oh, thank you. Could you tell me your age and profession? You sound like the police. Eiko Shimizu, 29. I work as a sort of job hunting consultant, bridging students and companies. Also, temp staff coordination, leveraging all those connections. You're an entrepreneur? I guess. You're at Gami U too? Gami U? Yes, I'm a third-year information science major at Inugami University. We're schoolmates. How lovely to hear. I think we'll have plenty to talk about. Yes. Can I ask you about your relationship with Mio? Mio's in Oki-sensei's, Oki-sensei's human sociology seminar, right? I studied under Oki-sensei too, in the same seminar. I'm working as a job hunting consultant, so Oki-sensei introduced me to Mio. I've been helping her and we grew closer as friends. I see, that's why you knew each other. I'm happy to meet someone from my alma mater. Feel free to call me if you ever need a helping hand. About the incident. Please tell me what it was you saw. Last night, I was talking with Mio and lost track of time. She agreed to let me stay over, so we set up cushions on the rug. You were going to sleep on the floor? Yes, it's Mio's home, so I wasn't going to steal her bed, was I? The moment we turned off the lights to sleep, I felt a presence in the room that wasn't us. The moment you turned the lights off, were they hiding until then? I think Mio was still unaware at that point. Mio and I tried to leave the room without turning the lights back on. We made it to the door somehow. I told Mio to run to the police as there was someone in the room. Can you tell me in detail about what you saw in this room? In detail? Let me see. The time was just before midnight or so. I was so scared, I didn't get a good look, but it didn't look human. When I was closing the door, the shadow loomed up as if from the floor. If we were a moment too late, I can't imagine where I'd be. A shadow? It didn't look human. That shadow must be the anomaly then. But when did it appear? Where did it appear from? That's still unclear. I should note this down too. This photo of the shadowy monster looks like a man somewhat. Terrifying, isn't it? Did you turn around and take this as you ran away? I was way too scared for that. Mio ran for the cops and I opened the door just a bit and quickly took the picture. But once I did, the guy disappeared. Disappeared? Just like that? More or less. He was gone before I knew it. I see. Duly noted. Thank you for your help. Tons of books and trinkets on the shelves. Online shopping boxes piled up top. We can see the billboards on the buildings across the street, 4th floor here. Well, there we go. There's your problem. You're being haunted. Gasp, a ghost. But according to the director, my power is clairvoyance. I'm seeing what happened in the past. So this isn't a ghost. Not a ghost. How could it not be a ghost? But if I'm seeing something, then something was here? Whoa. It's terrible. I feel like this shadow is watching me. Need to take a closer look. The shadow looks human. It's wearing something. A hoodie? Oops. Oh, what do we got here? We got some legs. Yikes, what is this? They look like legs? Ew. I can't seem to actually touch it. Feels so weird. What exactly is this shadow? I should think about it once we have more clues. I should note this too. I should write about Aiko-san on my journal. Eiko Shimizu, who works as a job hunting consultant. She took the same uni seminar as Mio's in, meaning she's older uni friend. My first time meeting her, but since she went to the same uni, I feel we'll get along. And then Mio. Mio Sato, resident of the room where the incident occurred. Mio is my friend at uni. Yes, my friend from the same uni. Okay, I guess I should read about these urban myths. So, Uncle Tiny. I was walking around K-City near S Station one day, looking for a place to get lunch. I was at a crosswalk waiting for the light to change when I noticed something out of the ordinary. A public payphone, with the receiver just hanging off the hook. I suddenly got this urge to put it back in its place, you know? But as I opened the payphone door and reached for the receiver, I noticed a tiny mouse stuck to it. My hand had already closed around it before I could stop myself and froze, trembling. When I opened my hand and looked closer, I saw it was a little old man. We were both frozen in surprise, but when he met my gaze, he suddenly panicked. He jumped off the receiver, landed on the phone book, and scampered down the telephone pole. He crawled under the gap in the phone booth and legged it towards the nearby taiyaki restaurant. What the hell was it about? Apparently, that little old fogey is quite the common sighting, especially among celebrities and artists. You know, I'm something of an artist myself. Myself. They misspelt myself. AI-generated woman. You guys done anything creative lately? I've fallen into a bit of a slump and haven't been able to come up with much. I'm getting a little late to the party, but I've been practicing making AI-generated art. If you feed the AI keywords that match your vision of the piece, it'll draw it for you. So, I tried it out a few times and ended up with a picture of this woman pursing her lips and glaring at me. Perhaps I shouldn't say things like this, but you know she was kind of creepy. I changed my keywords a bit and tried again. Just got the same woman as before. I tried changing all kinds of things, her hairstyle, pose, body age, type, even her personality. But for some reason the AI kept drawing the same woman. I got the scary feeling she was somehow attaching herself to me and just closed the program without thinking. I started to imagine that if I kept generating pictures, eventually that woman was going to come right out of the screen. If you guys ever try making AI generated art, it behooves you to not let some creepy AI generated woman get attached to you. Mio, a few things. Do we have anything we can write about? No. Oh. No. Crap. Where did I find my Zenga post? What Aiko saw. That thing you saw. It looked like a haunted spirit of sorts. Blurry and all, but also tangible? Wasn't it that kind of shadow? Huh? Sorry for this abrupt question. No, it's fine. I'm getting accused left and right of faking this to get attention. I didn't think anyone would believe me. I thought so. That wasn't a trick of the light or lie. The thing you saw, it was definitely in this room. I'm impressed. I hope you can solve this case for us. Yes. Is there anything else I can look at while I'm here? Okay, here we go. About the investigation. Jasmine, how do you usually go about investigating on site? Usually? Ask those who encountered anomalies about what they saw and things like that. Enough leads, and you start seeing the rough shape of the urban myth. The shape of the urban myth? Who saw what, when, how, all that. You start to get what the urban myth is about. And then, you suddenly get a call from the boss man. I guess it's because of his all-seeing vision or whatever, yeah? Wow. With that vision watching everywhere I go. You okay, or what? Basically, you're on site, gather clues, and boss man knows. So your job here is to dig up info on the case. That's all there is to it. Okay. Jasmine, how long have you worked here? 6 months? Not even, actually. What is it? What exactly does the Urban Myth Dissolution Center do? Don't know, really. We look into rumors. If it's paranormal related, we figure out what's up. Who would actually ask you to do this? National or local government, also universities and research organizations? This case here is probably the boss man just spotting a rumor and taking interest. Jasmine, I'm seeing something that looks like a haunted spirit. What are those shadows that show up with these glasses? Don't see them. No way I'd know. It's scary because their forms are fuzzy. I can see them but not touch them. Aren't most monsters in urban myths kind of that way? A bit clearer than ghosts with ridiculous goals or messages. What are these things I'm seeing? Hey, don't ask me. You figure it out. I should write about Jasmine in my journal too. My co-worker at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Her impression of me seems to be not very friendly or uninterested. Probably not very friendly, right? Yeah, I wonder if she hates me. Doesn't matter, I will keep trying. Maybe now I do the classes? Let's think things over for a bit. What am I seeing with this clairvoyance power anyway? They look like ghosts but aren't. So weird. I'm not really helping much even if I can see things. Seems you may still need my support. I can offer the second part of my own urban myth theory, which we had to wait on earlier. Oh no, my memory of the director is going self-aware. First, let's take a moment and narrow down what you really need to consider. Feels weird being tutored by the mere memory of our director. Then again, maybe all that intelligence is rubbing off on me. I feel smarter somehow. I'm happy for you. I mentioned this back at the center. Your clairvoyance shows you the memories of each location, a view of the past. So I'm peeking at what someone was doing there before? If so, what about the foot-like shadow I saw by the entrance? Maybe this is a memory of... Mio running away with Eiko-san. Doesn't feel right. Let me remind you just in case. Clairvoyance shows you the memories left in each location. They are views of past events not to be confounded with ghosts. I see 4 legs, it must be 2 people. The legs seem to be heading towards the exit. Oh my god. Is it because these have to be opposite? Hold on. Fuck off. That pisses me off. It's literally the same thing. Whatever. Okay, whatever. That's annoying. If so, I really can see tiny glimpses of past events. The gaze that Mio felt, what Eiko saw, and what I saw through my clairvoyance, they don't seem to be lying. Combining everyone's accounts and my clairvoyance might tell us something. Where did the shadow come from? Let's think things over for a bit. Mysterious being that appeared very suddenly. If we only had one witness, they might simply have imagined things. But Mio also mentioned feeling watched. I have no idea what to think about, or how. In that case, let me offer some guidance. Ugh, my resident director boss is talking to me again. First, let's take a moment and narrow down what you really need to consider. Suppose the shadow actually exists and it acts similarly to humans. If it acts like us, I'd want to know how the shadow showed up. Let's think about that for a bit. Maybe... Man. Maybe it didn't actually appear that... No. There's a route that leads in somewhere within the room. Maybe there's a route that leads in somewhere within the room. Yes, I should try to focus on how it got inside the room. Man or monster, that would show us who or what they are. If it was a normal intruder, would they easily be able to climb up so high? I should ask what the police told them. Check under the bed. Any secret passages? Of course not. But I can fit pretty easily, so a man could hide here too. Let's get a pic of this too, just in case. Looks pretty standard. No space for anyone to hide here. I'm here, so you might as well snap a shot. On close inspection, the toilet cover is raised. The seat is raised as well. I remember Mio being the type who is always conscious about this stuff. I should close it for now. Mio mentioned being careful about checking that her door is locked. Mio's really diligent, unlike me. I can't picture her forgetting to lock up. I should snap a pic here too. Okay, so whoever this was, they were already in the apartment. Mio, a few things. How did the shadow get in? I've been thinking, to find out what the shadow was, we should first figure out how it managed to sneak in. It suddenly appeared, but any idea how it got in? I don't know. Something scary happened to me before, and since then, I've been extra careful to check the door, and so how could this... It was really sudden, out of thin air even. Something scary happened. Oh no. Please don't be what I think it is. Can I ask what happened to you before? If it's okay to ask, that is. Around 2 years ago, I think, someone was kind of stalking me. That was one of the reasons I moved here. Since then, everything was okay until yesterday. I'm really scared. Help me, Izami. This is purely for investigative purposes, but you know, like, please tell me about any boyfriends, if I may ask. I don't have anyone I'd call a boyfriend. Not currently. No BF, now. Noted. Sorry, thanks. Did the police say anything about the intruder entering through the window? I thought the same thing and asked them, but they didn't find any evidence around the window or on the balcony. Also, we're on the 4th floor, and the road is on the front is pretty busy. Some places are open till midnight, so they said it's unlikely. I see. Makes sense. Window entry unlikely. Noted. Good luck with your investigation. I believe in you, Azami. I've talked to Mio and Eiko-san. I looked around the room, I think. So, getting closer to narrowing down the urban myth? Well... Yeah, not like we could. About that time, though. At this stage, the boss man tends to call. Someone's phone is ringing. See? Right on cue. What? Wait, it's mine? Pick up already. Yes. Hello, this is Azami. Director Megria here. Well done, Miss Azami. Director-san. Cut the formalities, eh? Director or whatever is fine. Yes. Director. Son. Thanks to your efforts, the urban myth within this case is taking shape. This may be a good time to identify which one it is. Okay. How should we identify the urban myth? Countless urban myths exist in this world. I believe you've already referenced part of our center's archives. Identification is about finding the correct record for the urban myth that matches this case specifics. Yet another of my beginner questions, but do we even need to identify what it is? Urban myths tend to be grouped into several categories. A sizable number of them are known to stalk those who encounter them. So if this myth is one of them, Mio might still be in danger? Identification is a step towards adequate prognosis. Surely you agree. Oh yes, I see what you mean. Without further ado, let the identification begin. Thank you all for your patience. I believe you would all prefer swift resolution, so I appreciate your kind cooperation with our identification process. Please convey to everyone what I just told you. Well everyone, our director is here on the phone to guide us through the process. First of all, what exactly is identification? We compare various mysterious occurrences in the field to our center records. This is to determine which urban myths match specifics. So identifying helps us figure out what to do next. But you don't need to hear our investigations report first. Such is the power of my vision. I am already aware of your investigation results. The director is basically an anomaly himself. Let us begin by laying out what exactly happened here. This started around Mio and Eiko-san. They both encounter a suspicious intruder, correct? That's right. This is this intruder that they witnessed. The first key factor is whether they really existed. Though pictures were uploaded to social media, do you suspect they are fake? That's not what this is about. People tend to think they saw things that don't exist and get caught up in that possibility. We need to ascertain this anomaly's existence from objective facts instead of relying solely upon their accounts. Objective facts? Miss Azami, I understand you've already gathered the necessary clues within your power of clairvoyance. Yes, I think. So, Miss Azami, could you kindly recap the clues you found by investigating with clairvoyance? Saw a shadowy figure. I believe that's the entity that made Mio feel watched and what Eiko-san saw. I don't know if it was human or anomaly, but I think it must have been present in that room. Through testimonies and clues from your clairvoyance, you were able to narrow down the rumor. You were able to confirm that some entity was indeed here. Let's focus on what exactly the shadowy figure might have been. Mrs. Ami, I believe you found some form of evidence. That said, the shadowy figure was present in Mio-san's room. Was there anything that caught your eye? You mean other than the shadow I saw with clairvoyance? Yes, there was a clue you came across while investigating. If you were watching with your vision, you could just tell me. I might not always be around so conveniently, and this is your training day. So, let me ask you, Mrs. Ami. Where was the evidence of the shadowy figure who supposedly appeared in Mio-san's room? It was unit bathroom. What did you feel was strange about the bathroom? The toilet? Let me guess. The toilet seat being upright. Mio's the type who closes the lid too. There's no way she'd leave the seat up. What matters here is not the toilet seat itself, but the gender constraints it indicates. All the more as the resident had been consistent about handling the lid, which means the third presence in the room would have been male, a man. What in the what? What would an open toilet lid tell you? A mysterious entity was witnessed as a shadowy figure. It took actions that were clearly divergent from the residents. The seat substantiates this. The indication that the shadowy figure was likely male. Huh? So this anomaly chose to relieve itself? You shouldn't assume what an anomaly would or wouldn't do. Some anomalies cause unscientific phenomenons, while others act just like humans. Wonderful. This urban myth's traits are seeping into the light. Director-san, are you enjoying this? Mrs. Ami, your next choice will be vital. Sure. A shadowy figure of male gender appears in your home. When exactly, and from where? I remember Mio saying it appeared out of nowhere. Anomalies are tied to specific locations. There's always something about where they appear. So, Mrs. Ami, yes. Do you recall who first witnessed the anomaly? I believe it was Eiko. She saw when they were getting ready to sleep. Yes, indeed. Mio-san's room only had one bed, so Aiko-san Aiko-san improvised a bed on the floor and was about to lie down. So, Mrs. Ami, do you know where Aiko-san saw the male intruder? I don't remember. Was it behind the curtains? How far back did the logs go? Not far enough. Behind the curtains? Aiko-san noticed a man while trying to sleep on the floor. Do you picture Aiko-san sleeping outside on the balcony? Please ponder that once more. Fine. Fuck you. Under the bed. Aiko-san would have been trying to sleep just in front of the bed. Exactly. Aiko-san noticed the man hiding under the bed. The urban myth that matches the circumstances would be wow, that's creepy as fuck. The man under the bed. The man under the bed. Hey, I know that one. The one with a machete or axe. Hides under your bed with his weapon of choice. Really? Yes, it's a popular urban myth. Possibly originating in the United States. Yes, I think he was holding something. An axe? Might have been. Director-san, what should we do? What could I do? Need to think of something. Yes, about that. This urban myth is difficult to guard against. Huh? Other sightings vary. An initial and only encounter. Or other case where I jumped around from victim to victim. The unpredictability of its next action is what will make this anomaly so compelling. Compelling. Mio's in trouble here, right now. Tell me what to do already. As I said, this one cannot be countered. So you can head back to the center for now. There's something else we'd like you to work on, so Mio's just gonna fucking die? Like, what? Oh? What if it shows up today as well? You seem to misunderstand, Mrs. Ami. The Urban Myth Dissolution Center is an investigational organization focusing on urban myths. We're neither makeshift police nor bodyguards. That is beyond our scope. That's a terrible thing to say. I just wanted to protect Mio. Oh, it's okay, Azami. You don't have to force yourself. We understand your boundaries, so you might want to call it a day. What the fuck is going on? But Aiko-san... Azami... I don't know what to do. Mio... Don't worry, my place is just one station from here. I can show up real quick if anything happens. I'll watch over Mio. Mio, listen. Yes? I'd like you to have this at least, as a lucky charm. It's a letter. It might help you feel more at ease when you're in trouble or worried. Thank you, Azami. I'll read this later. Well, we should call it a day. Please rest well, Mio. I've rechecked the locks. Should be good. Why is this even happening? Azami, help me. Whew, scared me. Just a call. Who is it? Oh, hello, Aiko-san. Yes. Yes. Thank you for your help these last few days. I'm glad I wasn't alone. Oh, no. I know you're busy with work, so please. Yes, all locked. Balcony and entrance. The chain's in as well. Yes, bedtime for me. You too. Not again. Oh, fuck. No! Kinda creepy. Jasmine, this doesn't look good. Looks like the anomaly struck again. Seriously? Mio call you, or what? No. I can't seem to reach Mio. But I heard from Aiko-san this morning. She told me Mio had a really rough time again. She'll tell me what happened when I get there, I think. What? Wait. Is this new mess that bad? Even worse. Aiko-san and Mio are being flamed on social media again. Mio is really upset about it. Not sure I get what's going on. But we should probably take a scroll, yeah? Urban myths come out of rumors, remember? Might just affect what dude under the bed does, too. Start by checking social media like before. Yes. I'll try looking around. Got a message from the boss, man. We should start from Aiko-san's account. Nice. Already on it? First thing, let's check what happened to Mio and Aiko. Why they're being flamed again. That's it. Go for it. Understood. Alright.